Hello everyone, welcome. So this gentle yoga practice is for those of you who are in your 2-week wait, either after an embryo transfer or after ovulation. So now you're waiting and hoping that the embryo would stick and no menstruation would come. So this practice is gonna be slow and calming. We will mostly focus on releasing the hips, the inner thighs, inner groin, just to make sure there are no obstacles in the lower body and the uterine lining is nice and receptive, and a little bit of opening into the chest as well. If you can, I would like you to have a bolster at hand. If you don't have a bolster, then bed pillow also will do the job properly. Just for some of the poses it will be nice. It's also possible to do without completely, just your call. And we will start just with a seated meditation first. So you can sit in any way that is comfortable to you. Make sure that your spine is nice and long, reaching with the crown of the head up towards the sky. Close your eyes and bring the right hand onto your uterus and the left onto your heart. So this is the first connection with our body, just checking in. So notice how you are feeling today in the moment. Probably dealing with some anxiety, lots of stress. So I hope this session will bring you some ease in this 2-week wait. Observe your breath. You don't have to force it in any way. Just observe how it flows and breathe in and out through the nose. You can place your hands back onto the knees and choose whether you want to keep your eyes closed or open and come into the tabletop position on hands and knees. So the hands, the knees are about hip-width distance apart, and we will do a few rounds of cat and cow to warm up the spine and invite some gentle movement into the body. So on the inhale, you can drop the belly and lift the gaze up. Exhale, round and contract your back. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, round. You can keep your eyes closed and really take this practice as an opportunity to tune in, to be with yourself, with your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. Listen to your intuition. There are no other voices around you, only yours. Find the neutral spine again. Pick up your right leg and try some big hip circles with your right leg. Don't forget to breathe. Reverse the motion. And bring the knee down. Pick up the left leg. Do the same on the other side. Reverse. And stop in the middle. Here is where the bolster can come in handy, but not super necessary. Just come to sit back onto your heels, widen your knees so they're about as wide as the mat, coming into wide-legged child's pose. So what I like to do is to bring the bolster in front of me so I can rest the upper body on the bolster. And you can also just fall down onto the mat without any prop. Place one cheek onto the ground or onto the bolster or the pillow. And sit back onto your heels. Relax here, stretching into the inner thighs, inviting the hips to open. Don't restrict the belly, so keep it nice and loose. Use your hands for support to lift yourself back up. And again, with the bolster or without, just place it a little bit aside. Come to take a seat and widen your legs as wide as you want them to be. So no need to go too far, too deep, just as your body allows you to go. And we will be folding forward, so again you can fall directly onto the ground, or the bolster can be nice to have it as it is more accessible as you are closer to the ground. And once you have this pose, you can come forward to maybe staying up here like what I'm doing, or folding more down. Doesn't really matter. The benefits of the pose will be the same. Make sure that your upper body is relaxed, so no tension in your neck, your shoulders. No, we don't want to push or pull. We are just letting our body naturally round and surrender into the pose. Letting go of control, like we need to do in the 2-week wait, because unfortunately there is not so much we can control in this time. We can control our movement, our lifestyle, our diet. But we all know that doesn't give us 100% that this will happen, unfortunately. So yoga is a nice practice for letting go and just surrendering when needed. Trusting the universe. Use your hands and arms for support when you lift yourself back up. Be mindful of your back. We were here for a little bit. And then you can also use your hands to lift the knees back up. And if you are using the bolster or the pillow, just place it somewhere in the middle of the mat, towards the top of the mat. And come to lie down with your back, so the upper body is on the bolster or on the prop. And you can rest on it, or without the prop you just lie down on the ground, and then bring the soles of the feet together to touch. The knees drop to the sides. You can rest your arms alongside your body. We are opening here both the chest, making the heart open, receptive, and at the same time opening to the inner thighs, inner groin, making sure that the blood down there can run freely around the reproductive organs and nourish the uterine lining. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and take this time to tune in and be present. First, lift your knees back up, and then tuck your chin under, so you can also lift your upper body up. If you are all the way on the ground, you can just roll onto one side and then come up to take a seat. Take a seat any way that is comfortable, can be also kneeling, or if you feel like you still want to lie down, that's of course also possible. Bring your palms to touch in front of the heart for Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. And take a moment to notice how you are feeling now compared to when you stepped onto the mat. Maybe the difference is really tiny, but there still might be some difference. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today in this practice, and of course I wish you the best of luck. Let me know how you felt after this practice and what you maybe liked about this one, and if you would like to see more of those in the future. Have a great day. Bye.